gentlemen, coming to the stage, Marlie Box Sessionz is happy to present the Cloverland King, the Freestyle King, the Leprechaun himself. Right. Lil Flip is in the building, yo.
Lil Flip. What's going on, Flip, man? Beating some sessions, man. I'm so happy to have you, man.
No problem, bro. How you doing, man? I appreciate y'all having me.
Bless.
Yeah, good bays don't fade. Let's know that.
Riding through H-Town. I'm headed to the studio. I gotta finish. Me and Zero. We dropped a part 2 to Kings of the South. We did part 1, and the fans like, man, we want y'all to do another one. So the first one came out 15 years ago. So you know, we said, hey man, let's go and do a part 2, man. So we working on Kings of the South part 2, and it's crazy. It's super crazy, man. And, you know, so just getting to it.
What's up? What's up? It's about that time. Bring the classes back. That's what we're all about here at Marlie Box Sessionz. We're gonna pick a period of time and we're gonna talk about. And the period of time we're talking about today is with that Texas explosion that happened. You know what I'm saying? We had Juke coming out, we had Mike Jones, we had Paul Wall, we had we had everybody, you know what I'm saying? Talk about that movement, you know what I'm saying? You're part of that movement.
Man, the crazy part is it's like Texas had like 2 waves, well, really 3. Because we got Scarface and the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
And then I came through, and then like a few years later, you know, like 4 or 5 years later, then that's when everybody else started getting deals. And it was just dope to see that all the people, you know, different colleagues that I worked with and did shows with and had on my albums and did, you know, just different things with, was able to get them a major deal and experience having a crazy, you know, staff where you can go to places and reach, you know, people you wouldn't normally reach.
Right. Well, let's talk about that, you know, Ryan. What was the difference between the independent labels and the majors? What was the big difference? I was in Texas right before that, you know, and I mean, after the Captain stage, all the mixtapes going up, y'all were really platinum in Texas. And you didn't even have to leave the region. So let's talk about what was the difference between that and then what was the major?
Just more connections. The thing about me, like prior to me getting my deal, I always went everywhere anyway. Like a lot of artists that come from where I'm from, you know, normally Houston and Texas artists, we do great in Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Oklahoma, you know, Mississippi, you know, as well, like, you know, Tennessee, you know, like those are like our main, you know, like markets where we do what we do, man. But I was already like doing a lot of big stuff and networking and linking up with artists all around the world. So basically what having a major label did was, you know, allow me to do what I want to do with somebody else's money. You know what I mean? It's my money, but it was somebody else putting it up, like the major label. So coming from the streets, you know, we used to paying for everything on our own and getting how we live, and that way we don't know nobody. You know what I mean? I don't like owing nobody nothing. You know what I mean? So it just put a magnifying glass on what I did, but I just kept on grinding. Even when I had my deal, major deal, I still worked like I was independent. You know, I didn't sit back and be like, oh, I'm with a major label, I don't have to do nothing. Nah, I was working like, hey man, we go do it on our own.
And what a lot of people don't know about you, man, is you're still blessed to do several albums today. I looked at your catalog, you have several albums, even like every year, every 2 years, you're still working. And you started out doing something people have taken to another level now. Talk about the freestyle game and how you got started.
Man, I mean, my whole family do music, so I was born in it and I sworn in it. You born in my family, you doing music. It wasn't no option. It wasn't no
choice.
Yeah, it was like, this is the family business. We do music. So hey, that's what I did. And battling, man. I used to battle. I used to freestyle. You know what you got to do when you ain't got no beats. You gotta go jacking for beats. You know what I mean?
That's it, man.
So
To me, that's the lost art of hip hop today. Is battling and freestyling. I used to love getting them mixtapes where the cats you just go at it.
right, man. So I love it, man. I love the fact to be able to freestyle on other people's beats, and it just, because I box and I do MMA as well, and I'm a 3rd-degree black belt in Taekwondo. So,
oh yeah,
mind,
ain't nobody messing with you then.
Man.
You do MMA. That's the 2 people you don't mess with. One of them is the MMA fighter. Yeah. They got too much patience and training. So we definitely don't bother MMA fighters. If I see an Oriental dude with a tap out t-shirt on, I'm not bothering you.
Straight up. Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. It just made my mind sharper. And the price is right, like Bob Barker, man, rapping on all the different beats, different tempos, different styles. That's why when I collaborate with artists, it's no, this beat is too fast, this beat is too slow. It don't matter. I can rap, sing, whatever, it don't matter.
If you can rap, you can rap.
That's it, man. That's the essence of it, man. That's where it really all starts, man. And so let me ask you this: at what point did you realize that you were Lil Flip and things had really, really taken off for you?
I would say high school. My senior year, 1999, I pretty much had a record. I had a few records in rotation, but the first record that was in rotation that I was on was called Diamonds in Your Face with my homie C-Note of the Bonnie Boys. And that record was playing on 97.9 and the other stations just all day. Louisiana, Beaumont, Tyler, Longview, College Station, like, it was just crazy. So to be in school, walking to school, people singing the lyrics, man, you on the radio, like, you know what I mean? That was the moment when you can walk in your school and everybody singing the words to your records, and I was like, yeah. So that was moment one, and then meeting Screw, DJ Screw, who's in behind, in the back of me. Rest in peace to Screw, man. He in the back, like meeting him, that was another defining moment. And then the third defining moment was performing at this, I think it was the Box birthday bash in Houston, probably 2000. I think it was the year 2000 or maybe 99. It was right when the record was still like, playing on the radio all the time. And I performed, it was Nas. I'll never forget it. Nas was on the same show. He came out there with the fur and the big QB chain on it, whatever. But
Queensbridge.
Yeah, like, but when I did my part, like when I performed Diamonds in Your Face, when my part came, like, bro, when my part came on, bro, the whole crowd was like screaming it, like on some like I didn't even have to use the mic, you know what I mean? It was like crazy. I'm like, wow, this is like crazy. At 18 years old, like, it was like, damn,
God bless Outkast under 3 stacks that set the way in the 1995 source when he said the South got something to say. And you was definitely that first wave right after them. The South definitely had something to say. So we appreciate your allegiance to the South, my brother, and coming out and still speaking and representing where you're from. Because we know at those times, a lot of people was claiming other places, but you was definitely representing Texas, H-Town. So salute to that. Salute to you on that too, definitely, King.
Thank you, man.
Now, speaking of King, brother, you've been holding it down for a minute because you was also in that first wave of when the ringtones started popping. And, bro, man, you set the way for even today's generation to get money other than just a typical way, getting paid from a label, getting all those different brand deals and business deals, creating your whole imagery around how you want to see yourself. And that's dope, man, because you have taught the way for a lot of these youngsters out there, too, right now.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, I'm the first. So I got the first ringtone deal. I got the first ringtone plaque. Like, yeah, I was the first hip hop artist, the first artist to do that. I still got my ringtone plaques, man. They gave me a lot of money, man. Hey, man, say, man, it's the Freestyle King, Lil Flipper, man. Hey, man, you know what time it is? Hold on, let me look at my watch. It's time for the Marlie Box Sessionz, man.